need 4 keys to get in, and I'm guessing the Travis was the dwarf's name. Travis.
Traevus.
Traevus.
Yep.
Probably gave him to 4 powerful individuals, so one of them may be more gath. So
Now,
more gas.
I'm going to step in for a second here. Now, remember, Traevus was on his way here to find something. Now, this is the manor, the Caldor Manor. So you've just stumbled upon corpses of the descendants of the Caldors. So, like I said, he was definitely planning on coming down here to actually find something. This is, remember how I was telling you guys how he killed his master? How, the dwarf actually had told you back in Fallcrest, what was his name? Grundlemar. That Grundlemar had actually told you that he murdered his master here. And, he's probably looking for something here. And that's why he's down here. But this isn't actually his... This isn't his estate. This is the Caldors.
Okay. The sword that's inside this sarcophagus up here, the long sword, is it wrapped up with the mummy? Can I take it out and look? Can I take it out and look at it?
Yeah, you can break the, break all of the wrappings away. Sure, if you want to do that.
I will do it reverently. Just slice just where the sword is and.
Okay, you can't really use the word reverently while reading a tomb. Come on.
Oh, you can be reverent. You can be reverent to the dead and still loot their bodies.
No. What I did was reverent to the dead. Didn't touch the base.
Well, we're just not going to let you touch stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna take the sword out and kind of look at it and check it over, see what kind of sword it is.
All right. This sword actually has a thin layer of frost that coats the blade.
Sweet.
Great, Robert.
Is it a one-handed or a two-handed?
Paladin teeth.
It is a. It appears to be a long sword.
I'm going to the restaurant.
And I'm going to ask anybody here if they are proficient with the long sword.
I am proficient as a race with a long sword.
But you can't cast spells with it though, because it's not your implement.
No, it's not. I'm just saying my race is proficient with long swords. Yeah, Eldritch are proficient with long swords.
Yeah, they're proficient, but your spells require an implement.
Yeah,
cast,
but
so.
you can still swing it wildly around.
Oh yeah, you can still swing it. Yeah, absolutely. You're just not going to be able to just cast spells with it. That's what I'm.
I know, Dave. I know.
I just don't want to ruin another person's character for fixing an implement here. I don't want to hear you ruin my character again.
I never said you ruined my character.
No, I was just making a quote from something else. Another game. Carry on. I'm sorry. You ruined my character. Dirt, can you come into TeamSpeak if you're here and let me know what that sounded like? Because that's really funny to hear when you do that. And sorry for pressing push to talk, guys. Don't forget, I mean, there's also the this the circlet on this head as well on the corpse.
Right.
Dave, I wanted to go ahead and search these skeletons real quick.
Okay. On the skeletons are basically just long swords, crude shields, no armor. If you're missing any kind of arrows, you can go ahead and replenish your arrows. There's enough arrows on them to replenish them. To replenish your arrows or your quiver, and also there's some bows as well. But they're all crude though.
I'm also going to take that circlet that's on his head, and then during a short rest, I'll see if I can determine any magical properties they may have.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the value of the circlet right now. The value of the circlet is just flat out 90 gold. So I just don't want to have to come back and give you the value later. So you'll be able to determine that also on the long rest or your short rest, whatever you want to do.
I really think we should take a long rest because I'm down to like 3 healing surges.
I would probably suggest a long rest as well.
Well, there's a chance that we can also get attacked during that. So whatever, let's just do it.
Well, I'll
Take a
be
long
on
rest.
guard.
Well, all we've got to do is bolt the doors here, and
I'm not
Be on
gonna
guard.
sleep though. I'm just gonna like stand guard the whole time.
No, guys, you guys can go ahead and sleep. I'm Eldred, so I can just meditate for 4 hours, and it'll be like I'm completely awake and can hear anything that comes in. So nothing can
Alright.
take us by surprise for the
okay.
most part.
What about the sword itself, Dave?
Let's see. Well, are you guys going to take a long rest then, I take it?
Yes.
All right. So
Yeah.
also the circlet, as you
Hold on,
as you
before we
also
do
pick
this,
up. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Keep in
That's
mind
all
that
right.
we'll lose our action point, our extra action point that we just received.
Yeah, you'll go. Everyone will have 1 action point. So
Yeah, I don't have any anyway, so it's like,
All right. Well, then whatever, I guess.
I thought we just carry those over after a long rest.
Nope.
Okay.
It goes
Nope.
back to 1.
You
every
lose it.
time we take a long rest.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not sure what you guys are missing for daily powers and stuff. I mean, I'm not. I think you guys have used some.
I've
daily
used
powers.
all my encounters and all my dailies.
Well, you get your encounters back for a short rest.
So I know.
So
How many healing surges does everybody have?
I have 4.
Yeah, I have 3.
I have 3.
I have 7.
it's like another combat. You guys might be able to make it through.
Alright. And we can
So
just
you
do the
guys.
short rest if you want to.
Sorry for crunching ice, guys.
But will I still be able to learn about
Oh, the
long
circlet,
sword?
yeah, it's just
I
tarnished.
can do
but
that while you guys were
just
sleeping.
because of years and years of buildup of dust. But basically, it's like what I was going to be just talking about. When you picked up that circlet, you notice that all those years of dust and everything basically came off as you picked it up, and it was actually a gold circlet. So, but it was valued at 90 gold. So. It just looked like it was bronze or copper because of the years and years of dust buildup on top of it. So, but it is definitely gold. The dust wiped away easily.
How much did we find?
You didn't find any other coins or anything like that. It was just the circlet and the sword.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, the oxidation was just from the looks of the. It wasn't actually oxidized. It was the layers of dust on top of it. So
So you guys want to take a long rest or what?
long or short rest. What are you guys doing? Where are you taking it? Whatnot? And all that other good stuff.
Doesn't matter to me. I can do whatever. But I'll go and close that, well, what's left of that door.
Yeah, I don't think you can close that door.
Sure, you can get the door closed.
Okay, I guess we'll
White,
take a long
how
rest.
are you, Payne?
Okay.
What are you paying for?
Dave, I guess I'm gonna stack all of the piles of bones and bat into a corner.
Alright, sounds good. I'll help you get that taken care of real quick. Which corner you want all that stuff in? Alright. Takes you about 5 minutes or so, but you get all the bones swept to one corner of the room. A couple of the skulls are still trying to gnaw at you though. Their teeth clattering. Alright, so as for the you get everything. You guys are resting, and you notice several times throughout your rest, you do hear other strange noises and stuff like that throughout the actual rest. But something about this this lower sarcophagus here, several times you think you might have heard like maybe talking. And also as for the purple mist over here, it's basically always stayed cloudy. You can't literally see through it, so nothing has happened, special there. But as for this lower right sarcophagus, where there was the hole going down into the darkness with the ladder, you could definitely tell that. You think there's probably somebody down there at several different times throughout your rest, probably talking down there.
Okay. And Dave,
I should do that. It's Friday the 13th, though, call me.
Waking out of my trance, I decided to take a look at the sword and the frost sword and figure it out.
Okay, so this is the weapon that you are able to identify. It is a frost weapon. It is a longsword. It is a level 3 weapon. The enhancement is for attack and damage rolls. And on a critical, it does an additional 1d6 cold damage per plus, so it'll do 1d6. There is a power, which is the at-will. Let's see. Cold, free action. All damage dealt by this weapon is cold damage. And another free action returns the damage to normal. So basically you can go switch it between normal and cold damage. So it's pretty cool. And then there's a daily power attached with the sword as well. So whenever you use the power, when you hit, and it's basically a free action, it works like Power Strike from the Warrior or something, where you can add an additional 1d8 damage to the target, and then the target will also be slowed until your next turn. So it's a pretty decent sword. It's level 3, and there you go. It's Frost Weapon Longsword +1. So, congratulations to the group for getting that. Pretty decent find there.
Not a bad sword.
Yeah, not too bad.
Still nothing for a little cleric.
And while they're all sleeping, I look at it and says, "I shall call you Frostmourne."
Oh, jeez.
I hear him because I'm just sitting there.
So happy Friday the 13th, guys. This big pile of bones in the middle of your rest turns into a Draco-Lich.
What?
Outstanding.
I mean, I figured
it's
something
already
like that was gonna happen.
Saturday the 14th, man.
Here you go. Happy Friday the 13th. There's a Draco-Lich for you.
Well, while that's forming up, I'm awake and seeing this happen and cast Burning Hands just to put it out. No.
It laughs at you, and then it destroys you for 12d8 damage for a claw attack. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
You roll ones on all of them. How funny would that be? And impossible.
So, Kevward, you're going to keep the sword?
If there's no objections to it, yeah.
Oh, you got your axe. Calm down.
Oh, that's fine. I've got an axe and then I've got a bastard sword, so I don't need the long sword.
Have no use for a long sword.
Benjabum, what's up, buddy? Alright, so your rest goes by uneventful, except for the slight amount of talking that you think you hear coming from the sarcophagi in the lower right-hand corner of the map, which would be on the southeastern side of the room.
Okay, Dave, I got it in there and bracketed.
Oh,
How
okay.
much does this sword weigh, by the way?
Just normal longsword weight. Probably 4 or 6 pounds, somewhere around there. If that.
Okay.
If that much. Alright. So what are you guys doing? You guys are all back up to full surges, full life, all of your powers back.
Is that light source still there, or is it gone now?
Well,
That's cool, Bench. Are the
say
Kings
that
winning?
It's not there anymore.
So what's not there
Just
anymore?
kidding. I'll recast it.
Yeah, it's definitely going to take you several times actually. You'll have to cast that throughout the rest. I think it's an hour duration, so you rest for 6
Yeah,
hours,
but-
you cast it 6 times. So
Well, I'm gonna
It's a reaction, so whatever.
talk with the party and see, which way do y'all want to go? Do you want to try going through one of the doors, or you want to try to go down the ladder here to the sarcophagus where we heard the voices?
well, it looks like you guys have 5 different options. You have the door to the north, all of the keys that you need from what Kevlord was telling you. You're going to need multiple keys for that mist to unlock it. It is a magical barrier hiding something. Then there's a door to the south, and then the southern, east, and west sarcophagus as well. So you've got plenty of options.
Yep, there's 4 options there. Since we already know where we came from, west.
I would think probably investigate the voices.
I really don't know if I want to go into this giant cloud of purple mist that's like whispering sweet nothings to some of you.
Well, the mist isn't doing that. The mist is just acting as a barrier.
Oh.
Well, I will say Tervix is going to pick the arrow up in its mouth and carry it around.
Alright.
Well, what do y'all want to do? Put a number on like the north door's 1, the sarcophagus to the east is 2, south door's 3, and other sarcophagus is 4, and then we'll roll, see where we go. Let fate decide.
Sounds like a good idea.
Should you
Second
roll
03.
1d3
Wow, second 03.
for the north,
Wow.
south, and for the coffin?
Both coffins have holes in the bottom of them, this one and this one. So there's 4 ways we could go. Although the voices still kind of intrigue me.
Whoa,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah,
I thought we only had 3 ways to go.
Damn it.
Actually, we got 4. Well, actually, there's 5 if you consider the door which we came in, and 6 if you consider the mist. If we go by the keys.
and like he said, I too am intrigued by the voices and wanted to know what they were.
Still rolling. It looks like we're going down to see the voices.
Oh, yay.
I
Is
mean,
there an arrow through the dog?
because he's carrying it.
That's kind of
Nice.
cool, actually.
There you go, guys.
All right, so I guess Eamon, would you like to go into the darkness first, or would you like one of us to go down this rickety ladder?
I'll go.
Do you want the wolf to give you the arrow?
No, because I don't want to attract attention. I have
Why don't
low
you
light
just
vision
whistle,
anyway.
man? Don't do that. Maybe Kevin should just pass lightning through the pit.
So, Dave, Eamon's going to go down in the to the sarcophagi.
Sounds like
I'm gonna give Turvix a pet on the head for good luck.
old
and then-
cervix.
No, I call him Turvix.
Oh,
And then
Such
down
a-
the hole I go.
you're such a sweet guy for calling him Turvix.
The wolf licks your hand.
All right, so everybody go ahead and put me on mute. I'm going to give a little description to our rogue friend here. So, everybody go ahead and mute me except for you, Eamon. All right. So now that they are all muted, I'm going to move you over here. And, oh, hold on before you just barge in. Hold on.
Oh no, I was just scrolling over. If I'd moved it by accident, I didn't mean to. I was
Yeah.
trying to just find the character.
That's alright, I just moved you. I just moved you back. I didn't know if you had moved in. But basically, this is your low vision light. And it is completely black in here. You can't even see the entire room. You can see about 40 feet to your south and 40 feet to your basically to the east, and you cannot see any kind of wall that's ending. So as you do descend down into the ladder actually goes down onto the floor, and this is, you notice that in the middle of this room there's a massive dais that's pretty much dominating this chamber's middle area. Also on this dais, you notice that there is standing a horde statue that was carved to resemble a corpulent type of demon boasting an idiotic grin. You can also see that there is a crystal pedestal that is attached to both of its hands, and at the top of the pedestal, there are 4 statues. 4 tiny statues. And also you hear a whispering.
Oh, and so I hear it in this room.
Yes, you do.
Okay, do I have any sense of how large this room is? Does the statue feel like it's in the middle?
The whispering?
No, the statue in the center that I'm looking at. Does it seem, since I'm not going around the edge of the room, do I have a sense of that's the center of the room?
Yeah, the dais, I don't know. It could be, it may not be. But that's
so I can't really tell.
You can't tell. It's like I was saying, you can't see the eastern wall, you can't see a southern wall, but you can see a western and a northern. So.
Okay. The whisper, does it sound like just one, or does I have a sense that it's multiples?
You can hear multiple voices.
Okay. Can I, while I'm down here, can I run a stealth and try to get a little closer to see if I can ascertain which direction maybe the voices are, or maybe even have a chance to find them?
Sure can. Give me a stealth roll. and I'm going to do a perception check for these two, for the two voices. And which way are you going to be moving for your stealth checks?
I'm just going to go straight forward to the statue.
Okay.
To right here.
Alright, so you do see the four small little miniature statues. They look to be like little creatures, little miniature creatures.
Do I notice if the noises is coming from the statues?
You notice that the noises are coming from the other side of the statue.
Okay.
And you feel like you feel like you have the shadows. You're using the shadows to your advantage as well.
Okay. Okay. I am going to slip back up then.
Okay, not gonna move around the room or anything like that. You're gonna just go back up.
Well, yeah, because I could kind of see the edge of the eastern wall from the light that's emitting from me, and if they're on the other side and it's two, I don't necessarily want to try to take on.
You're not emitting light because remember, you have low light vision.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could see it from my. I could see it from what the light was emitting, as far as like what you were allowing me to see from my low light. Like if I'm right here, I can kind of see the edge of the wall to the east. So I'm assuming that's what my low light is giving me, right?
Yeah, that's the entire range of your low light vision. So yeah, you can see that there is a wall now to the south.
Okay, yeah, I can see that there's a wall to the south, and I can see that there's a wall to the west. So basically, what I've determined is the statue is in the middle of the room.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'm
40 by
not
40 foot chamber basically is what you're able to determine.
Okay, yeah, and since I'm still not seen, and I know that there's more than one here, I'm not gonna risk trying to wander around this room yet. So I am going to slip back up.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to put you back up with the rest of the party. Nice job, man. I like that.
Is it soup yet?
I survived, yes.
Damn, I will pay $5.
Oh, did you think that somebody was gonna die?
I pretty much asked the rogue what did he see when he comes back up.
Okay, there is a
You alright, bud?
chamber below us, and it is
hold your
about
hand
40
up?
foot by 40
Rub
foot
your belly for
square.
you?
In the center of the chamber, there is a
Huh?
large statue. The statue is holding 4 smaller statues in its hand. However, there are probably 2 living things down there that can talk. And I was on one side of the statue, stealth. They were on the other side of the statue, so I didn't go around it to see what it was. But it appears that there's only 2 things in that room. But when we get down there, we're gonna have to clear it out.
Were they talking in common, or were they talking in another language?
All I was hearing was whispers. I didn't recognize any sort of language. So what I was thinking was, I can stealth back down there, get ready, like in a corner or off to the side, and then when y'all come down, I can kind of, I can go ahead and like attack when they start seeing y'all come down as a surprise attack from the shadows.
What if